Let's dive right into our virtual adventure, the Great Pyramids of Giza. Built during a time when Egypt was one of the richest and most powerful civilizations in the world, the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramids of Giza, are some of the most magnificent man-made structures in history. Their massive scale reflects the unique role the pharaoh or king played in ancient Egyptian society. Though pyramids were built from the beginning of the Old Kingdom, the peak of pyramid building began with the Third Dynasty, the late Third Dynasty, and continued on to roughly the Sixth Dynasty in 2325 BC. More than 4,000 years later, and the Egyptian pyramids still remain, much of their majesty remains, providing a glimpse into the country's rich and glorious past. Before the construction and erosion of the pyramids, the smooth angled sides symbolized the rays of the sun, and were designed to help the king's soul ascend to heaven and join the gods, particularly the sun god Ra. Ancient Egyptians believed that when a king died, part of his spirit, known as Ka, remained with his body. To properly care for his spirit, the corpse was mummified, and everything the king would need in the afterlife was buried with him, including gold vessels, food, furniture, and other offerings. The pyramids became the focus of a cult of sorts, of the dead king that was supposed to continue well after his death. Their riches would provide not only for him, but also for the relatives, officials, and priests that were buried near him. Tomb robbers and other vandals in both ancient and modern times have removed most of the bodies and the funeral goods from the Egyptian pyramids and plundered their exteriors as well. They've stripped most of their smooth white limestone coverings. The Great Pyramids no longer reach their original heights. Khufu's, for example, measures only 451 feet high, instead of the estimated height that put it over 480 feet. Not only were items pillaged from within the pyramids and tombs long ago, but much of the stone that made up the surface. In some cases, entire structures were taken to build homes and other buildings over the centuries. I think the pyramids look pretty impressive as we've known them, but could you imagine them with smooth sides and gleaming white in the desert? Truly an awe-inspiring sight that, in any day and age, certainly back in that day and age. We certainly understand why millions of people travel here each year, drawn by their towering grandeur and enduring allure, the Egypt's rich and glorious past. Well, as usual, Belinda and I hope that you enjoyed this adventure at the Great Pyramids of Giza, and back in time. Tomorrow we will continue our journey in Egypt, where we hope you'll be able to join us.